For the cheapest coins with fast delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor, Red Zone Coins, and use code SWIFT at checkout for 20% off.
So Swift family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 20 video on the channel. And in today's video, we are going over how you can build a no money spent team absolutely free and the best way to actually build a no money spent team. I've got 4 pretty simple tips for you guys to follow in today's video, which should help you get your team up if you're no money spent, just like me. I'm sitting at a 96, and I've basically used some of the best techniques that you can possibly use to build a free team in Madden 20. Now, before we get into this video though, if you are new to the channel and you do enjoy this content, be sure to consider subscribing. It would be greatly appreciated, and hit that like button if you haven't already. Also, if you have any Madden related or basically any questions in general, leave them down below in the comment section. I replied to any and all comments within the first 30 minutes of me posting this video, and since this is a nice little no money spent video, I'm assuming most of you guys don't spend money on coins or packs, so the first 2 people to comment down below, you'll each win 20,000 coins, just to shout out Nody Gang, aka the best Nody Gang on YouTube. But yeah, let's get started off by talking about the first tip of this video. And the first tip is actually just going to go over some specific solo challenges I would recommend you guys do. If you're a no money spent player, solo challenges are an absolutely huge part of the game. You can get coins as well as players. Now, just a quick little rule before I actually go over my top solo challenges to do is typically the best solos that are coming out into the game are the most new ones. The reason for that is the older ones that came out a while ago, like Journey 1 and Theme Builders, take a while to complete and they're not going to give you crazy good rewards. But let's go over my top solos to do in the game right now. And first, we're going to start off with the 2 absolute staples that you guys need to get done. The first one is the Team of the Year solo challenges. As you can see, when you get to tier 1, which I believe is only 90 stars, you're going to get a Nat Team of the Year fantasy pack, which is going to give you a 96 or 97 overall player if you're lucky. That's absolutely huge. That's one of the best players on my team right now is actually someone I pulled out of that pack, and these solos aren't too tough at all. You only have to get to 90 stars, so you don't even have to play the hardest solos in each of these sequences. You basically just play whatever solos you think are going to be easiest for you, because all of them are unlocked, and you can just read the little description it says under each of them and pick whichever solos you think are going to be the easiest for you to complete. So 90 stars, if you don't have the Team of the Year player yet, that's an absolute must if you're a no money spent guy, because you can actually get a really incredible card in the game. Now, similar to that is these NFL 100 solos. I've talked about these a ton on the channel, but if you haven't heard, or if you're new to Madden and just got it recently, these NFL 100 solos will also give you a choice of any NFL 100 card once you complete all 33 solo challenges. Now, these challenges are all pretty easy, to be honest with you. They're all easier than the Team of the Year solos. These ones, some of them are basically just like throw for a touchdown or kick a field goal, and they honestly take you about an hour maximum to complete every single one, so it's really quick, and it's going to allow you, again, to earn a 95 overall card. You can pick any of the NFL 100 cards. I already went over in a previous video quite a while ago, which are the best cards to pick, so go over that video before you make your selection. But yeah, these NFL 100 and the Team of the Year solos are absolute staples. If you guys haven't done those solos and you're a no money spent guy, a no money spent player in the game, those are 2 that you definitely have to do first. Now, once you've done those, if you have some extra time and you want to keep on grinding out some solos, another good option is this Madden Challenge solo challenge section. Now, with these, you are going to earn a Twitch Legend fantasy pack, so I believe you can pick between 92 Dion and 92 Devin Hester out of this pack. Personally, I haven't done them. The reason for that is because Dion and Devin Hester wouldn't actually start on my team, but if you guys have a lower overall team, maybe like a 90 overall or something like that, the Dion and Devin Hester would probably be pretty solid cards on your team. So look into doing these solos. I believe they are full games, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I mean, it is what it is. Actually, it looks like, yeah, you only have to do 1 quarter, so that's pretty solid, to be honest with you guys. These solos probably aren't too tough. You only need 40 stars, so you don't even have to complete all the solos on the highest difficulty. So the Madden Challenge, again, are another one you guys should take a look at. Now, Super Bowl solos, I'm not a huge fan of. They take a ton of time to complete, and honestly, the rewards, they just take a really long time to complete. If you want to, you can do the Super Bowl solos, but the Ultimate Legends are ones you guys have to be doing as well. These are going to allow you to earn a free Ultimate Legend player in not even that long, to be honest with you guys. It seems like each release is pretty often. They release cards every few days, and every time they release some more cards, you get a new token. Right now, I believe I have 6 tokens if I'm not mistaken, and once you get up to 16 total tokens, you're going to be able to earn a random ultimate legend player. Yeah, right now I have 6, and it looks like they're releasing about 4 abilities to get tokens each week, which is going to allow us to get up to our free ultimate legend player in about 2.5 weeks, which is pretty awesome. So we're going to get a free UL in 2.5 weeks, and also the coin rewards from these solos are absolutely incredible. Just for this sequence right here, I could get 15,000 more coins for just playing 6 more solos. Plus, if you look into these other solos right here, which you're also going to be getting additional rewards from, the Walter Jones is going to give you a Walter Jones power-up, Brian Urlacher gives a power-up as well, and then these Ultimate Legend Showdowns are going to give you a random low overall Ultimate Legend player, which you can sell for like another 20,000 coins. So honestly, there's about 100k in value if I were to just complete the rest of these solos. I'm assuming if I were to start from scratch, and if you hadn't done any of these Ultimate Legend solos, you could make about 200,000 coins just completing these. Plus, you also get those tokens, which are going to allow you to get a free UL player. So, when it comes to my top solos, Team of the Year and NFL 100 are the absolute must. Those are the staples you guys have to do. And then after that, you can decide between Madden Challenge and Ultimate Legends. Those are the second best little section of solos. Now, let's hop into another tip that I want to talk about. And this is something I actually haven't talked about on the challenge or on the channel a while ago. I used to bring this up in a lot of my videos, but the next thing that I want to talk about is to get your daily missions done every single day. These daily missions are some of the easiest ways to make coins. I actually got a 50,000 coin quick sell earlier today, which is crazy, but all you're going to need to do to get your daily missions done is come into MUT Dedication and then move down to daily missions, and basically all you need is to win 2 games and purchase a pack. So for purchasing your pack, just go into the store, buy a get a player pack. It costs 500 coins. You can sell whatever card you get out of it for like 500 coins or more, so that's absolutely free. And then just win 2 games. Those can just be 2 solo challenges. You could just play a really easy solo challenge in the level up challenges, like rush for like 10 yards, and just replay that twice, get your 2 wins, and then when you back out, you're going to be able to get a quick sell pack, which can range from anything to like 5,000 to like 200k. So a really easy way to make coins. And if we take a look at this right here, let's say I average making about, let's say you average like 7.5 thousand coins every single time you end up completing the daily mission. If we take a look at my daily engagement milestones, you'll see that I've completed the daily missions 134 times, so that's probably made me about 1 million coins just from doing this every single time I log in, which is absolutely huge. So if you guys aren't doing these daily missions, definitely get on it. It's the easiest way to make coins in just a couple minutes. It takes you literally about 2 minutes, and you can make 10,000 or more basically coins every single time you do it. So those daily missions are another tip that I just wanted to give you guys. If you aren't doing those, the second you basically log into Madden, just play 2 of those solos and then open your get a player pack, and you're going to be able to knock the daily missions out right away. Now, another tip that I want to talk about as a no money spent guy is smart team building. When it comes to smart team building, there's a bunch of different ways you can build your team in Madden to basically maximize your team for as little coins as possible. That can be done through nat cards, power-up passes, as well as just like not buying the most expensive cards and buying a bunch of like decent other cards. So the first tip that I want to talk about for smart team building is to use your power-up passes effectively. Use your power-up passes to maximize the amount of coin value that you're getting, because I want to use my power-up pass on a card that's like 500k. That way I don't have to spend that 500k on the card, rather than going in and using it on like a 100,000 coin card, where it would be easy to just buy that card for 100k. So use your power-up passes effectively, guys. That's going to allow you to basically build the best team possible. A ton of the players that I have right here, if we take a look at them, are power-up passed on or nat cards. Calvin Johnson is a power-up pass card. Randy Moss is a free nat that I got from solo challenges. Ronnie Stanley is a nat card as well by doing sets that I've talked about on my channel in the past. And if we just look at a lot of these cards right here, I would say about 90% of my team, or probably 80% of my team, is power-up passes, cards that I was able to get from sets, which are now nats, which I've talked about on my channel in the past. And that's basically like completing one of like the Super Bowl sets and something like that. Complete the set, sell the card that you get, quick sell the other 2 players that you don't want, and then just keep one of those set cards. Something I've talked about on the channel quite a bit, and a really important tip for no money spent. And that's been done for a lot of these players on my team. Ronnie Stanley right here, Bo Jackson, I had Deshaun Watson from doing that. But yeah, using your power-up passes and building your team effectively is a really important task when you're a no money spent guy, because you kind of want to spend as little coins as possible to get your team up to the highest level, because I know how hard it is to make coins. It's pretty tough. It takes a lot of time, so you want to spend your coins really effectively by basically getting players for as cheap as possible and making smart decisions when you're buying cards. I wouldn't recommend just like buying a player running back one day and then next week buying a different running back and then next week buying a different running back. No, just try and stay with one player. That's going to allow you also to basically eliminate as much coins as you're going to have to spend, because you won't lose coins selling the cards every time to EA's tax. So yeah, build your team really wisely. That's probably the most important tip I can give you guys as a no money spent guy. So use your power up passes and maybe just write down everywhere you have your power up passes. The second Madden started, I just wrote down a note of basically everywhere I've got a power up pass, because sometimes it's really important to like find a 92 overall power up pass. That way maybe I could like take it out of like a low 92 who isn't that good and then add it, so that way I can like not have to spend the 250,000 coins that it costs to get the Patrick Willis 92 overall like MUT 10 card. So write down where you have your power up passes, definitely something you guys should do. Also look on Muthead to make sure you're finding the best cards at each position, because if you go onto Muthead, that's going to be a database of every single card in the game. You can see all the card stats, you can compare all the card stats, and see all of their prices. So Muthead is the best tool possible for actually building your no money spent team, because you can go in, figure out what's the best value card you can find, like filter it down by, let's say I needed a corner, go by corner. Let's say you want like 92 plus speed or something like that. You can filter it down by that and then scroll through some of the best cards, and maybe you find a hidden gem that's only like 100k coins, which fits everything you want at corner. So just a bunch of tips right there when it comes to building your team. It's really important that you guys basically get as much value as possible for each position, whether it comes to using power up passes to get value or finding nat cards or just using set methods to get cards for cheap. It's really important that you guys build your team in the most effective way possible. That way you can basically just get the best team possible without having to spend a ton of coins. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Just 3 pretty easy tips for you guys. Solos, then going over the challenges, which are an absolute must, and then kind of just talking about building your team at the end. A bunch of stuff you guys can do when it comes to building your team. I could do a whole video on it if you guys wanted, the best way to actually like find players and stuff like that, and how I actually build out my team with power up passes. If that's something you're interested in, let me know down below in the comments. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and until next time, fellas, have a great rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.
It means no worries for the rest of your day.